Big T leading the pack, hauling wild black. Juice, QP and Tru, black girl magic. Princess and Mish, hauling while black, hauling while black. Crockpot too, hauling while black.
Hey yo, welcome back to Hauling While Black. It's your boy Juice right now. We're doing something a little different this week. Right now, I got all the guys with me. I got Tru, I got QP.
Yo.
And we're gonna be introducing a new guy today that has been around with us. We bringing him into our podcast to let him speak on Hauling While Black. Hey, Crockpot, what's up, man?
What's going on?
I can't call it. Like I said, we got Tru and QP here, man. Y'all fellas doing good?
Hell yeah. All the way up.
Yes.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Crockpot, before I get into it with the other guys real quick, I want to ask you a couple of questions.
All right.
Good deal. How long you been trucking, man?
I started trucking back in 2020, beginning of 2020, right before COVID hit.
Good deal. Right before COVID. The race was crazy back then, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Right. That's the crazy part, though, because every year our industry could change. Like, it could really change within a couple of weeks type of deal. What type of freight you pull?
So when I first started, I started off doing flatbed. You know, after my first couple of years trucking, I started moving heavy equipment. And ever since then, I just pretty much do a little bit of everything, you know? If it got wheels, I'll pull it.
Good deal. Good deal. So you would get you the heavy haul. Got that big pressure on the suspension. What got you into trucking?
It was something I grew up around. You know, I think life has full circle moments. You try to go do other stuff, but nothing ever really feels like what you grew up around, you know, what makes you feel comfortable. You know, you find more success doing the stuff that you care about and love.
Gotcha. How did you get connected with the Hauling While Black crew?
You know, I think that life has a way of bringing like-minded people together, you know. First meeting y'all, it was kind of just like on the humbug. You know, we shared different spaces together across social media. And sometimes you find out the world's a lot smaller than what you think. And, you know, you share people in common with other folks.
That's what's up,
and
man.
Next thing you know, y'all becoming friends. So I think it was genuine and natural.
Well, we'd like to welcome you to the podcast, man. For our listeners, let me go ahead and throw out this disclaimer. Our guys right now are behind the wheel. This is very natural. This is a work day for the majority of us. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Crockpot is actually shining up his rig right now. Tru is rolling, and QP is also rolling. So we're going to get right into it here. I want to hear some rookie trucking stories. Something that has happened to you within your first rookie year that you basically can't forget. Maybe it was a lesson, or maybe it was just a funny moment that turned into a lesson. Anything of that nature. Give me your rookie trucking story, QP.
I don't think of a good one. My first load solo at Milton, they gave me a load from Birmingham to Ogden, Utah in February. So you know it's snowing.
Yeah.
So
Right.
smooth trip. Got my loads, had it down, rolling. I got to Wyoming. I'm crossing the mountains, up and down, wind blowing, snow come off the mountains. I guess the last incline. I climb it. I started going down. I feel my trailer start walking because it's grabbing ice, the wind blowing. And I see this truck stop called Little America. So I'm shaking. Hey, good old Little America, bro. I'm shaking. I put inside the truck stop, and this old head came in behind me. So he saw me moving into my little spot. I got to my spot. I'm shaking still. I'm just sitting there in my driver's seat. Old school walked up to me and said, "Hey, you all right?" I said, "I'm all right, man." He said, smoke this." Gave me a cigarette. I never forget. It was a Winston, my nigga. It was a Winston, my bro. He gave me a Winston.
Man.
I smoked it. We talked for a little minute. He walked away. And then my first time smoking anything. I'm talking about like cigar, anything. And it had me so high. I'm like, this old man done laced me. This old man that gave me a laced cigarette out here. I'm finna lose my life in Wyoming. But
Am
am I dying? So after that, I just learned how to keep myself calm. I worked through it. So I told myself after this, if I can drive through Wyoming and Utah in the winter, I can drive through anything, man.
Gotcha. Man, so let me ask you something on top of that, right? So now that you've been in the industry for a while, is cigarettes still something that brings you back down in any moment where you
I
may?
think it's just I don't want to say tradition. I think it's like a habit. It just is something I do because when I go home, I don't smoke at all.
Yeah, I get that. I feel that 100%. Same here. So yeah, it's definitely a habit that I feel like I picked up even more out here on the road. I was giving mines in the military for the first time, and it threw me off too. So I get it. What about you? What about you, Crockpot?
Well, I mean, the listeners ain't heard this story, but y'all have, and this is my go-to because it's really a character building moment. When I was in training, we never did preloads. We only did like live loads, live unloads. So my trainer never told me that preload didn't mean pre-secured. So, you know, my first load, I'm happy, right? And I feel like I'm the man. I'm like, man, I done got this truck now. I'm finna rip and run. So I go and pick up, I was at Alcoa and picking up skidded coils, and the trailer was already tarped. So I'm like, oh, here we go. Put the bungees on the tarp, put my tarps on the trailer I was dropping, hook it, I'm gone. Park up at the customer. Next morning, I'm going to untarp. I pull the tarp off. Me and the forklift operator both find out at the same time that I drove from Alcoa 400 some miles down the road, not a single piece of securement on these coils. It was just me and the Lord. And he said, he looked at me, he said, boy, you a lucky son bitch. I said, man, who you telling?
Yes,
I had the Bluetooth strap.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's tough there, man. That's a tough one there. My Ricky story ain't too much of a, you know, I feel like mine's was just one of those learning moments for me. I come out of training, I'm ready to go with my load, and I had to tarp it. And the whole time during training, you do everything right. You know what I mean? And I think having the trainer there with you, just, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like you can't throw yourself a curveball. Well, my first load out, I threw myself a curveball, bro. I tarp my load, I get on the road, I'm starting to roll, and I look in my mirror, and I realize my tarp has now became Superman's cape. So now I'm having to slow down because the wind is grabbing my tarp. Really, it's just grabbing it real bad. And I finally find myself to a rest area. I get out of my truck, I look at my tarp job, put my hands on my hip, and I just shook my head, man. I put the tarps on backwards, basically. For anybody that does flatbed, you know you're supposed to put the back tarp on first, and then you over drape it with the front one. Well, mine was the opposite way, so it was catching wind coming down the road, and I looked like I had two freaking missile capsules on the side of my track. But hey, we live and we learn, man. It's part of the game. I think mine's is more of a nervousness type of situation, so that's why I end up doing it wrong. But at the end of the day, we deliver safely, and that's what matters. Like I said to the listeners,
So for
yeah,
me,
go ahead.
my trucking journey kind of started in the oil field. So we'll go to these rigs and pump team in and then drive back. We'll drive some of these pumps and silos out. Well, I didn't realize that some of these jobs, especially during the winter, might take 35 hours, 40 hours plus, or you might wait a day at the site and then pump whenever the rig is ready. So I went out there with like a little bit of food. I had enough food to last me a day. And I was like 30 hours in and I've eaten everything I had. And I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here. But yeah, that was my lesson, to keep a little more food than I think I need on me.
Man, listen, that's crazy, because I kind of want to go into another conversation on that one. It kind of, we got QP right now heading to the west, and I just came from the west coast, and Tru and Crockpot, I know you guys got experience from the west coast, so I want to ask y'all a question. Would y'all rather drive in windy Wyoming, or would you rather drive in Atlanta rush traffic?
I pull a flatbed, so I'm gonna just give me windy Wyoming, bro.
See, for me, it depends on what time of the year.
Man.
Sometimes, I mean, Wyoming gets rough around like wintertime. You might get shut down near Cheyenne, or it's stuff that kind of is unpredictable on that end. At least I know what's going to happen in Atlanta. There's going to be traffic from 3 to 7 on 285, and we're going to bottleneck on the bottom end, and we're going to bottleneck trying to get to 75. So I can predict that, I can maneuver for that, and I can handle that. So I'll take Atlanta every day of the week. Well, at least during the winter.
I'm taking anything over 285. I would drive through hell before I hop on 285.
I was about to say that. I'll drop down and go through Florida and then come back up before I go around 25.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I used to always tell people that I take the mountains over traffic. Well, I think the last 3 to 4 weeks, these guys know what I've been through. And of course, right now it's the winter, so these last 3 or 4 weeks, for me to get loads delivered, I had to do a lot of rerouting. And this was not fun whatsoever. I mean, I did some of probably the craziest hills in America. And on top of that, on my way out, I'm excited to go back to the East Coast, and I knew I had to go through Wyoming. I rerouted from Wyoming. I don't know what it is right now. I have to be with Tru. I just went through Atlanta last night. And although it took me an hour to get off of 285, it was not as stressful as Wyoming during the winter. Because you can be rolling. This is why I don't necessarily like Wyoming, man. You can be rolling on cruise control at 70. I'm talking about giving it everything you got from a governed truck. We'll say 74, whatever you may be doing. 80, if you got 80. And all of a sudden, you feel one wind just pop the side of your tractor. And I'm flatbed too, so you normally don't feel the wind, but I mean, I got a high roof condo tractor, so I'm feeling the wind on the tractor, man. And I gotta say, I think I gotta stay away from Wyoming right now. I went through Atlanta yesterday excited. So that's just how I pretty much feel about it. I'm not with I rock 285 any day.
I was pulling through Wyoming one day, man, and I wasn't really studying it. I guess it's a new trucking story, but I wasn't really stunning, man. I was driving. I'm doing about 65. You know, people slowing down. I'm not knowing no better, so I'm just rolling. And then I felt that ass end pick up. I felt the trailer get a little light. And that's when I was, that's when I changed how I drive through Wyoming. I would shut this thing down. Matter of fact, I have an app that tells me wind direction. So yeah, I would pull over and jackknife this thing and wait until it's over.
I would drive through Wyoming, no windows in my drawers before I drive around 25 every day.
Nah, but see, I'm telling you, man, it's some moments that literally scare you in those areas, bro. Like I when I'm in those areas, I know I'm not the only one. And let me help the listeners understand something. Although we may do such activities that I'm about to mention while we're driving, please understand that we still do our job with no issues. We do have some out here that get a little carried away with this situation, but when I'm going through Wyoming, there isn't much traffic at all. So you got it into cruise control. I got a show that I was just told about, bro. I'm binge watching this show on my iPad. You feel me? So all it takes is that wind to smack you when you take your eye off the road for 1 second. And now you think your whole life gone. Bro, it flashed before you, it flashed in front of your face so fast, bro. Now I'm riding down 80 for the next 2 hours with both of my hands on the steering wheel. I'm sitting straight up in the seat. I got my seatbelt on, and now I'm like super careful, all because of one situation of wind smacking the side of my truck. Like, wake up.
But you got a constant grip on that seat cushion, huh?
Man, listen, bro. Get up sweating. Get up sweating. You pick up everything off of the seat. You get up sweating and everything. Boy, it'd be terrible. I just can't do it. So I'm gonna toss y'all something, right? I feel like, I want to know how y'all feel about this. I feel like Nashville have the worst drivers in the country. It's the reason why most of us truck drivers call that area Crashville. And I've been saying this for as long as I've been in the industry, with about 10 years now, that Crashville, those drivers are the worst. Have y'all seen worse drivers than Crashville?
Conversation, but I want to throw a caveat in there, right? I think Nashville has the worst infrastructure. The engineers that design these interstates to cross over each other within a mile is what makes the driving hard. But I'll take Nashville's drivers over New York and Jersey drivers every day of the week, because these New York and Jersey drivers, y'all would look us dead in our face and be like, "F you," and we'll take all the little space we got. You know what I'm saying? They will run you off the bridge in Jersey and New York. Nashville won't do it. They'll give you enough room.
Well, you need to search
room to make your turns. They give you a little extra room. They cautious, But I do feel like, but Jersey drivers are by far the worst. I know a truck driver by the name of Crockpot, man, and I've seen him drive a few times. Woo.
All right, you know what? Since we doing this, fine. I'm gonna go there. Listen, don't be mad at me because I drive like I got somewhere to be, and also, being that I drive where I'm at, there is no state, there's no state, country, or province across this world that can compare to Connecticut. Oh my goodness, them people talk about, and you know what? I can appreciate the people in Jersey because at least they're aware of what's going on. The key thing about what Tru said is that they will look at you first and then go do what they want to do. You know what? Them folks in Connecticut, they got blinders on. They don't see nothing around them. The only thing that matters to them is their phone, the radio, and the windshield. That's it. None of the rest of the car matters.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna go out west from mine and say around Phoenix, Arizona. I didn't experience some of my toughest driving coming through Arizona.
Mm, that's a curveball there. I feel like I haven't drove enough out there to say that.
The
So
thing about Arizona,
I'm gonna
They
definitely have
body.
to sit.
the thing about Arizona is, Phoenix is it's small enough to just be a moment. Like it's just big enough to be a moment, and then you rolling, and you're in the middle of nowhere by yourself again. You know, Atlanta will punish you and hold you there for a second. Chattanooga will turn into a parking lot, and you would just be looking at these
Yep.
buildings like,
Yep.
you know,
Man, you get down there at the bottom of 75 trying to get on 24, dog. I might as well get out the truck at this point and start fist fighting folks because y'all act like y'all don't want me to get on.
Man, I don't know. And see, I didn't think much about that when it come to Nashville. What you're speaking about, True, because yeah, it is that one section when you come. I think it's around the stadium. Matter of fact, if I'm correct, you come off of that interstate and you immediately have to get in the far left lane if you headed west. Yeah, so I didn't think much about that, but I don't know. I just feel like Tennessee to me, even more outside of just Nashville, like, but Nashville is it for me, bro. But them Tennessee
Once you
drivers,
lock eyes
they
with that
different, man.
Batman building,
They
it's
cut
over
you
with.
off.
I'm ready.
man, the only time I've been in an
Yeah, I
accident
ain't gonna lie.
in the truck was in Tennessee, but it was in Knoxville with an 80-year-old man that had a Rick and Morty shirt on, and he was visibly high. So I don't know if I want to blame that on on Tennessee or whatever they smoking in Tennessee, but they have some issues somewhere in Tennessee. I just would have had that in there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I think I could give a blanket statement worldwide. If you see a Prius and or a Subaru, just back off it. Let them have it.
Can I add to that? Can I add to that?
Yeah.
And the Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially
Yeah,
in Memphis.
bro.
Woo!
Tire slick. They ride my top. I say,
Hey.
hey.
Blow your horn.
Hey.
Oh, look at the road, bro.
Hey, can we talk about the blow your horn stories, bro? I had an older guy. I'm talking. This man had to been like 50 something, grown man, looked decently successful. You know, had a nice truck. This man leaned across his passenger seat one day and asked me to blow the horn. I'm like, sir, you are too old for this.
Man, I mean, I get excited when I see kids pump their arms. I never really had. Actually, I'm bugging. Cause you might see it every now and then rolling down the road, and just a random person maybe sitting in the back of an SUV, and the boys, the gang out for the night. You might see one on toss their arm up.
Right.
But I'm all for that. You feel me? Like, I don't know about an old head.
Man,
An old head, he in the
was
car by
driving
himself.
by
He
himself.
probably listening
bro.
to classical music,
And he was
Yeah, I don't
overly
know how I think
excited.
that
He
one.
was so excited to ask me that, bro. So I did it. I did.
And nah, it might be his inner child, bro. He probably just needed that horn, dog. Like,
If I see it, I'm blowing.
you know,
Pause.
I don't
I'm
know.
blowing.
Woo,
That was
woo, for real.
crazy. That was like, yeah, I apologize for that.
That was crazy. All right, so normally in our Discord all day, we talk about a lot of stuff. And for our listeners, let me go ahead and plug this in, by the way. We do have another Discord that you as the listeners could come and have conversations with us throughout the day. It is Hauling Wild Black AF Nation. I'm pretty sure we will have that link somewhere to the page if you would like to join it or however. But going back into the conversation, we have conversations all day, right? I want to ask y'all a question that I know we talk about probably at least once a day, because the situation arises. What is something that drivers do that instantly piss you off, like a pet peeve? Anything a driver do that instantly piss you off? And I want to start with Crockpot. because usually while we in the Discord, and when we randomly hear a growl, if you don't mind, hit that growl for me.
Yo, growl on demand, crazy.
Crazy.
But you know, for the sake of the pod, if I
Crazy.
you know, it's go time. It's go time.
we know something just happened. So give me something that instantly pisses you off, Crockpot.
So I mean, now I don't want to make it seem like that I just drive around all day like a proverbial bat out of hell, because I don't. But when it comes down to it, if I got my cruise set right at 73 and I'm in the right lane, minding my business, and you're in the right lane doing whatever it is that you're doing, and I'm gaining on you, if I put that blinker on and I move to the left and I try to pass you, and you decide you want to be a extra from Talladega Nights, I'm going to mash on it. I want to see how fast you want to go to stay in front of this truck. That's it. And I'm going to start growling, honestly. I'm not going to blow the horn or nothing. It's just going to be black smoke. That's it.
Man. Yeah, we seen that a couple of times through the cameras. What about you, QP?
I've been saying,
and this can be outside of the truck, inside of the truck stop.
Outside.
You know, like I said, this is all trucking stuff.
I've been saying this since we started this podcast. The motherfuckers who don't bathe their ass, it's really just, it does it for me every time, because we all grown, bro. There's no reason I should smell you across the truck stop. I don't even want no coffee no more, man. I don't want nothing.
Right.
I want to leave now. I can't deal with it. It's getting out of hand. It's almost summertime, by the way. I'm checking you. I'm gonna whisper in your, hey, bro, I got a shower creator for you, bro. You feel me?
For me, it's these guys that want to wash their damn truck in the fuel island. Bro, just go get you a truck wash, bro. I mean, but using the little squeegee to wash your full truck in the fuel island in the middle of the day while everybody's trying to get fuel is ridiculous, bro. Don't get your ass out of the way. Don't tote that thing around to the back to the truck wash and go and get it washed, bro. Like, what are we doing?
That blows me,
bro. Them and the people that wash their feet in the squeegee water.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think mine's when I get mad, cause let me help y'all understand something. I burn showers a lot, normally because I just like my own space for the bathroom and everything. So I burn my shower credits. But when I have to go to the public restroom and I see somebody walk in with a water bottle, I instantly get pissed, cause it's like, bro, it's water in here and you can use whatever is in that, you know, that toilet or whatever. Like, I just don't get why y'all have to toss your feet up on the commode, splash your feet and all this extra stuff. And yeah, it gets out of hand, man. Like, and then they come outside of the toilet area and the first thing you see, bro, like if it's 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting ready to start my day and I see somebody put their feet in the sink, I be ready to just go off. Like, I'm ready for jail that day. I be ready to go to jail wherever I'm at that moment. It's too early for that, man.
Jail bathroom on the road is dangerous place.
Yeah,
man.
If I
get crazy.
If I could add one more, and this for anybody that may be listening, bro. If you stop at the service plaza on the side of a major interstate, don't argue with the lady at the Chick-fil-A about the price of the burgers. We know it's more. Okay, everybody knows. They call it highway robbery for a reason. Stop telling her about how in your town they have a dollar menu. Guess what? They don't have a dollar menu on I-95 in Connecticut. It don't work like that. Just pay for your food and go. Thank you.
Yeah, nah, for real. Cause we get it. We might talk. I might talk about it to another driver. Like, damn, bro, like they taxing us. But I'm not finna
I'm
sit
gonna
there
be
and
doing
argue
my
about
food.
it
Tell you
at
about it.
church
They
now,
fucking
bro.
ridiculous with these prices.
For real though. Like I'm
gonna
hungry,
eat
bro.
regardless. No matter.
Move.
Yeah, like what you want me to do, bro? Like I'm hungry, I gotta eat. So and I ain't feel like cooking today.
$13 for a waffle.
So there's
I
that.
mean,
Right.
I mean,
I
I'm a-
mean,
I still got a large though, but still.
this is I did this week. Just did.
So you in the
I
argument with
had
the
it.
cashier about the
Yeah,
price,
it's
you
tough.
know, man.
I wasn't arguing with her. I said, dang, this shit high. She said, look at order. Yeah, let me get a double waffle, large, and cheese.
Mhm, large. And you know what? Matter of fact, I don't want regular fries. Give me
Yeah.
the chicken fries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, oh, it's 56 cents for every extra sauce. Well, shit, give me 5 of them. It'll be all right.
I come outside and call y'all, man. Ridiculous. $21 for a meal.
Smacking the food.
Hey, speaking of that, man, I'm talking about my pet peeve. It's probably a common one, bro. But like the one that ordered the double whopper with the chicken fries and then got the nerve to get a Diet Coke, bro. Just gonna get the regular Coke, bro. You'll be all right.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
Why you shorting yourself now? You might as well get all your sugar,
So-
bro.
I would order a double wobble and the chicken fries with the onion rings and look her dead in the face and say, can I get a large vanilla milkshake? Because I never failed.
Hello? Hello? Because I couldn't always get milkshakes when I was a kid, so I'm making up for it now.
I never failed.
You're right. Yeah, it's almost like fuel. Like, although those prices is high, like, what I'm gonna do? Just sit here all day? Like,
Hey,
I gotta
horse and
get
buggy
it
that
anyway,
thing,
so.
bro.
Hello?
man, stop.
Yeah, don't
I
worry.
mean,
Don't worry about the mule load the wagon.
back when I first started, anyway, you know, we used to come down those hills. We didn't have no Jake break, so the industry has definitely changed. Y'all got to
Back in
use
my
nowadays,
day.
Yo,
boy.
all right, chill. I'm starting to get triggered.
That shit was so bad back in my day. What?
What?
All right, so look, that brings me back to something, right? The trucking culture has actually changed a little bit. Now, when I first started, there was a restaurant. It's still out, but it's not the same. There was a restaurant within these truck stops at the Petros and the TA, Iron Skillet. Boy, when I tell you it was so many lies told
Hey.
around them tables
Hey.
there, boy, golly. Yo, when I tell you it was so many lies told around those tables. So let me ask y'all something. The culture now in trucking has changed, like I said. What type of truck stops are y'all interested in now? Do y'all have like a favorite truck stop, like a Love's, the Pilot, you know, or like how is it now?
Well, for me, if I can get loaded, say I get loaded like 10 o'clock in the morning, I get reloaded. If I can stop around noon, get me a mid-trip shower, after that, I'm looking for the mom and pop. That's why I'm going, because you get the best food. It's not overcrowded. Ain't too many weirdos in the parking lot, and you can get you a good meal for a decent price. So, I mean, if I can find my mom and pop, that's where I'm going.
For me, it depends on what my shower credit. Do I have shower power or not? You know what I'm saying? If I don't, then, you know, I'm just trying to, hey, my truck stops are dictated by the showers and how clean they are and things of that sort. So,
I got you.
I like the H&M's, Hotel and Marriott. Oh, my bad. HMH, Hotel or Marriott and Home. My bad. Y'all know how I get down. Yeah, very, very local, very demure. I done did my time.
But when you was out here, right? Because you came out after COVID, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's when the culture actually changed.
Yeah.
Right before COVID, the Iron Skillets had the buffets, the bars was completely filled. See, I don't think you actually experienced that like we may have. So, what did you do when you was on the road? Like, what was your go-to when you was on the road?
So when I first started at TMC is partnered with pilots. So like I really only went to pilots and 19s, like and Flying J, places where I knew, you know, I could get fuel and do everything that I had to do. Once I started heavy hauling though, I ain't gonna lie, I did a lot of running around with old heads. So, you know, we ended up going to, you know, them quote unquote hole in the wall places, but the lady behind the counter, she know people on the first name basis, you know.
Right.
And from what I've seen, like those older mom and pop truck stops are built more around feeling like you're going over your cousin's house. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I think that's what it really was for me. But I mean, I did a lot of running around in a day cab though. I spent 1.5 years in a day cab running the road. So I was in hotels every night.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Mom and pop with them downers. Hey, sweetheart. Shot, I've been gone 3 weeks. You better chill. What you mean, sweetheart?
Calm down.
Right.
Stop. Sharon.
All right. Yeah, all right, Miss Pam. Keep showing concern.
And see, I'm with the I'm with the mom and pops too, because usually after I get done loading, the first thing I want to do is get a shower in. So it's the mid-trip showers for me too. That way it don't dictate where I have to park at the end of the night. And by that time, I'm searching for them hole in the walls, the mom and pops. And just I gotta agree with y'all, man. It's just the atmosphere is different, you know, and it's not overcrowded. I usually don't have to wake up and see somebody putting their goddamn feet in the sink.
There's a place on 75 in Mount Vernon, Kentucky. It's right below Berea, Kentucky. Man, I went in there one night. It was like 7 o'clock. I was, I'm gonna give me some quick to eat. I walked in there. The front of the store, I smelled a cigarette. So that's odd. I walked back to the diner. There's ashtrays on the table. Oh my! This is okay. Hold on. I sat down. Mind you, I'm the only fly in the milk bowl in this whole diner. It's just me.
Hello.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna eat. I can see the cook make my food, so I'm straight. She walk up, hey, hon, what you want to have? I said, you got a menu? The menu is 2 pieces of paper. I said, what's good? She said, well, the tenders. So I ordered the tenders, then the fries. $8. She came back with like 5 tenders, hella fries. That's my spot, and I always stop there. You get a free shower there. Ain't got to pay for no shower. You got to bring your own rag and towel. And which if you out here, you should already have that. Your own rag and towel. But it's a free shower. You get good food, good quantity of food, good quality of food for a cheap price. So that's why I mess with it.
I mean, you can find a good wood burning at a plant rally. I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these spots will catch you off guard, man. You go up, you know, and they don't. Matter of fact, I was leaving out of Kentucky one day, and on one of them back roads, I don't remember which one, but I walked in a little gas station with truck pumps, and you know, I'm kind of already a little, I guess, anxious about the looks and the attitude I'm gonna get. When I walk in there, and the first thing I heard is, "Well, hello, baby doll."
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. It's like you broke down my defenses as soon as you saw me.
As soon as I walked in, bro, I looked over. This lady is tall as 6'4", 345. I'm talking about she's the biggest person in the building, but got the lightest voice. Hey, baby doll. And then she told a story,
man,
about, but apparently she got them hands by her account.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm definitely with them hole in the walls. All right, so we're gonna kind of go into something a little different here. Let's talk about dating while trucking, things of that nature. Could y'all date somebody riding in the truck with you full time?
I mean,
Oh my bad.
Let's have a guys talk, man.
nah.
This is what it is.
Because
Man.
the
You
things
feel me?
I do, you wouldn't approve of.
This
So
is-
please, let me rock. Yes, we are loud. Don't ask me no more.
That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, nah, I need a little space. Tell me about your day. I can't hear about your day if I was there the whole day.
Yeah, right. I get that. I get that.
Yeah, I need my space. I can't. I'm not saying I don't want her out here with me, because that's be dope sometimes. But every day, the stuff I be doing, bro. If y'all saw what I would do on a regular day, y'all be like, you should probably go back to welding, because come on, my nigga, what you doing? You wilding. So I don't need to hear that. Oh, babe, stop! Oh my God, babe, can't you get in the back? We both scared. Can you give me a minute?
Man, so let's talk about long distance relationships. Like, well, not so much a long distance relationship, because that's it's not really just let's talk about truck drivers dating with their woman outside of the truck. They got their own career going, like what do you feel like is the pros and cons and on things like this?
I think
Just
the
dating the truck
pros and
driver.
cons. So for me, from the trucker point of view, is that all the women think that I don't know when everybody learned about lot lizards, but it became a joke, and it's just like, oh, you got lot lizards, you be messing with a lot lizards. So the reputation of trucking, on top of the stigmas that come with trucking, play a weird factor in pursuing relationships, because either I'm buying prostitutes or I'm a hoe and I got 13 baby mamas in every state. So I'm just, so that's the dilemma that comes with it. But the pros for like the women or the men that might want to date a trucker, I mean, you don't have to see them all the time. You can hear about them. Y'all do some loving on each other. And then it's almost like having me time all the time.
I think that's what I like more about being a truck driver and dating. It's the being away part. A lot of people don't miss their partner. Truck driving makes you miss your partner.
I mean,
And I think that's a big thing in relationships.
well,
For me
but the big
personally.
thing about it, like you said to start it off, she has her own career. She got something to do instead of clocking you all day. So it helps the dynamic. So being gone, the cons are missing things. For it's like she had a rough day, and you're not there to fix it. You can fix it through phone calls. Like, yeah, I just called the shop, go over there, drop the car off, I talk to him. But being a man, how I was raised, that's my job. I'm supposed to be dropping the car off and doing this lighter load. So that's the con. But the pros of it, I can do shit like eat cereal at 3:00 in the morning. I ain't got to hear about it.
Yeah.
Oh man, hit dogs holler shit.
Yeah, I'm glad you actually brought that up for real, because I was just about to swing it to Crockpot. As he already spoken, he local, so does it make it easier for you to date that way, or be in your relationship that way?
Well, I'm gonna sound real cliche, but it take two. You know what I'm saying? It takes patience. It takes understanding. And if you want to, then you will. But the thing is, though, a lot of people try to hold on to stuff that doesn't service them. If you with somebody, man or woman, and they make your life difficult. Every time you turn around, you know what I mean, it's an argument because you ain't here or you ain't this and you ain't that, and they already know what you do for a living. Maybe that's not the person for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially because I'm never going to be in a situation. I will never ever be in a situation where I feel like I have to choose between my career and my significant other, because that's stupid. You know?
It is. I always argue that because I argued that in a heartbeat. With any woman that I first started dating, I let them know, hey, look, I'm a truck driver. And the reason why I throw that out is because you're not going to change that. When it's time for me to come off the road, it's going to be on my terms.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way that I look at it is, at any moment, things could change and you can leave. You can leave. And you could put me in a bind with what I could have kept doing with my goals in life. You feel me? So I 100% agree, man. Some women, like I said, we sitting here, we talking on the couch. So this is us guys, man. Some women don't necessarily like dating truck drivers. If I was to get that from a woman from the beginning, I would end it right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Because what we're not here to do is change one another.
Yep.
If that's not your cup of tea, then hey, we might as well end it right here, because it's just gonna bring problems later on down the road.
Yeah.
You
And
know what I mean?
quick little side note, since we like on an adjacent topic, to the men that are listening, stop asking these women if they want a team drive. Let it be, big dog.
Please.
Just let it be.
That shit is corny, bro. Please stop doing that. Like, we got plenty of women within our Discord community. And like I said, we talk throughout the day, majority of the day. And these women, some of them can't get out of their damn truck and pump fuel without hearing, can we team drive with y'all? Like, it is corny, man. Y'all gotta come up with,
That's
you
the
know,
women
something
to team
different
drive
better
with
than
you.
that. Like,
Let you drive
I
that
don't
truck
think
all by yourself.
Oh God, I ain't little
Hey,
lady.
big dog. I just want to add my 2 cents in here, bro. Shoot for the stars and land on the moon, bro. If you want a team drive, don't let nobody step on your dreams of team driving with
I'm
your
stepping on
partner.
your dream. I'm stepping on your dream. Okay.
Yeah,
Asking
me
a
too.
female to
Nah,
too.
but see,
drive
this is the
equivalent
thing.
of
Don't
being in high school saying, "Where my hug at?"
Basically.
for real.
Basically.
It is, especially in the first part of the conversations. Like, you don't even know this woman for real. So to lead your game to be on team driving, that's corny, man. Like, for real. Not, let's say this person was talking to a truck driver. You know what I mean? Let's say he met this woman at a truck stop. He got her number and everything. Like, they balling. And he go a couple of months, and then he asks her, hey, I think that's how it's supposed to go. Not, you know what I mean? Like, the first thing you do when you see her at the fuel pump is, hey, you trying to team drive? You gotta do with you.
With your interest
That's corny, man.
Yeah, but my thing is though,
That's corny.
what's romantic about, like, yo, listen, I had a dream, me, you, Petro Tower. How about it? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Nah, for real, man. Like, this lifestyle.
Read and weep.
Yeah, this lifestyle ain't it, dog. Like, I ain't feeling
I don't
that.
think I could team drive while tipping the other. I don't think I could do
Ain't
that.
that romantic, bro. Look, we already done spoke. Me personally, I can't give up my space for real. That's why I stopped training. So that whole team driving thing, with even if it's another woman, that's out of the window for me.
My
That's out of
first
the
trainer
window for me. Like,
My
I gotta
first
have my
trainer?
space.
for 365 miles, I thought she was a man. Until we stopped for our first bathroom break. I came up to the truck like, you use the bathroom? She's like, yeah. I didn't see you in there. She said, because I'm a girl. What?
What?
No,
Put on everything.
man.
Ain't like that.
You-
Put on everything.
Put that on every day.
That's wild.
So
Man,
after you found out she was a girl,
I feel like
never mind. Disregard.
All right, so we was gonna go into a little rapid fire. I really just want to do a rapid fire question on crock pot real quick. Uh, automatic or manual?
Manual.
Hurry up, man. Come on. All right, so why you like manuals, bro? Cause you be in the Northeast all the time. I just didn't. Well, I guess because of what you haul, but yeah, just give me your situation on that.
All right, if I'm driving through upstate PA, right, and I see a sign that says 12% upgrade, I'm not going to wait on the automatic transmission to do what I got to do in order to get up. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm riding around 120, 130 thou wow, it's not conducive to what I got going on. You know what I mean? I get
Gotcha.
the traffic aspect, bro. I get in the right lane, second gear. Let
So how do
it
you feel
coach.
about being a steering wheel
Let it
holder?
coach. I'll
The
start
stigma that
speeding up
comes with being an
once y'all get out
automatic
my
driver.
way.
Man, I love automatic when I'm dealing with traffic. I just can't do it. Man, listen, I don't care what you call me. Ain't nobody paying my bills but me. I don't care. I don't care about nobody calling me a steering wheel holder, bro. Like, cause at the end of the day, for one, I got the experience on a manual. I can drive the 10, the 13, the 18. I can drive either one of them. Now I look cool driving an 18 speed with the extendo. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. I love going through the gears and all that. But at the end of the day, I love going through the gears when I want to go through the gears. Not because we finna sit in this wreck for 2 hours and
See,
I
like
gotta
for me,
chill
like Crockpot was
and
saying,
play
I just
around
like
with this
being able
in
to
the
have
pony
the control. I
and
know
slide
exactly
up
what my
every now
tires
and
are
then type of
doing
deal.
when
Nah,
I
I
want them to do what I want them
ain't
to do.
feeling that, man.
There's no question. It's no. It's not an automated system. You know, I can make them do what I need for them to do. As far as the traffic and traffic, it's not like you just gaining that much speed until you break out of the traffic. So you're gonna bounce around a few gears, and it is what it is. If you do it every day, you know what gears you're going into at what speed. So it becomes second nature. You don't even think about it. So as far as like the standard aspect, I'm gonna take standard over automatic. 9.5 out of 10 every time because
Yeah.
just the control aspect as on its own. With you driving in the West Coast in the wintertime, I would much rather have an automatic. I mean, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Have a manual than an automatic.
Gotcha. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm all for it when I'm in the mountains, cause that's when you really want control of your truck. But other than that, man, I'm with that automatic. But it's like those are preference things. That's a whole preference thing. I wouldn't call somebody a steering wheel holder all because they prefer automatic over. I feel like when we're talking about steering wheel holders, we're talking about guys that don't necessarily really know how to drive a rig. Like, they drive this thing like it's a car. We all seen it. They pull into the truck stop doing 30 miles per hour. Next thing you know, they sitting on their side at the truck stop.
Hey, can I get?
Those are the steering wheel holders.
Can I ask a quick question before we move
bumper
forward?
off.
So for y'all steering wheel
Yeah,
holders,
man. Like,
what do I do when I hit a patch of ice in the automatic? I don't know. I played with that idea in my head a million times.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm supposed to do as the operator of this air semi when I hit a patch of ice in the automatic.
Pat the gas.
Yeah, so you're gonna automatically already have your engine brake off. I would assume because you're already in that weather. Yeah. Make sure you don't oversteer.
I say deal with it, slide like a man.
Yeah, for real. Slide like a man.
My time has come.
My time has come.
Man, listen, man, we're gonna get ready to close this thing out. Tru, you had anything you wanted to add, man? Today,
I mean,
we
kind of derailed Crockpot's quick fire questions. I mean, I think we should just start, throwing questions at him and see how fast he can reply. Because we did kind of delve into a conversation. He only really got one quick fire. Let's hit him with some more.
Alright.
Whoa.
You think of a couple I'm gonna go ahead and drop them a couple Alright, you ready for them, Crockpot?
Yeah, come on.
Alright, day driving or night driving?
Night driving.
City or rural?
City,
Worst state to drive in?
Connecticut.
Worst weather to drive in?
Whew, Vermont.
Team driving or solo?
Solo all day tomorrow.
Company, well, not company, but rates or per mile? I'm sorry, gross. You know, rate.
Percent per mile. Percentage or cent per
Oh,
mile?
percentage.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Percentage.
Home or OTR?
Damn, bro.
Answer so slow.
Oh my goodness. Nah, cause this one hit home. Cause there's where my heart want to be, and then there's where I need to be, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh
sir.
my god. I ain't gonna hold you. I really enjoy the road. OTR.
That's what's up, man. You got another one?
I think I'm questioning that, man.
Yeah, I'm all question out. I ain't really write down no questions for that. Man, look, we glad to have Crockpot here today. This is us chilling in the yard. This the fellas, man. We built a brotherhood here. At the end of the day, I hope this is a really good show for y'all. I'm pretty sure there'll be more of the fellas from the yard while we hauling Wild Black. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and close this one out. We appreciate Big T for allowing us fellas to just sit back, relax, and kind of do our own thing today.
I told her I was gonna do it.
For real. But she kind of hit us like out of left field with this one though. I don't know about. She haven't spoke to me about it. Which is, you know what I mean? So it's very exciting to see this come across where she wanted to toss us a show, and even to have Crockpot here for the first day while she tossed us a show was just a banger for real. But there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more Crockpot. It's definitely gonna be more of Tru. Definitely more QP, and it's gonna be more of your boy Juice. We're gonna keep doing our thing while we hauling Wild Black. And like I said already before, if y'all find that Discord link of hauling Wild Black AF Nation, that is for all of us. That is for anybody that drives a truck, even if you don't drive a truck, but you listen to our podcast and you love to talk to us, anything of that nature. If you want to come in and pick our brains, please understand one thing though. Don't ask that question 5 times. We're going to get mad. If we give you an answer the first time, like, go on with the answer. You feel me? Like, but don't answer the same question 5 times. Things aggravate us enough already. But the Hauling Wild Black AF Nation is out there. The Discord is out there. I don't know if you guys wanted to add anything else before we roll out.
Yes. If you have any questions for Tru, please direct them to Deuce. Tru will not be answering any questions regarding anything. Juice can answer all of those questions for you, unless we're talking money.
Do not ask me about how to get those CDLs, because only one CDL. And don't ask me how to get multiple, because I only have one. I do not know.
I only have one. And I mean, the chances are probably slim to none. If you see me at the fuel island, do not come up to me talking about, I'm trying to haul machine like you, big dog. No, you don't, and leave me alone.
And mostly importantly, I drive large shit.
You feel me?
Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
You feel me? This hauling Wild Black
Yes,
is fun.
sir.
Y'all be easy. Have a good weekend. Or week, actually.
Big T leading the pack, hauling Wild Black. Juice, QP and Tru. Black girl magic. Princess and Mish, hauling Wild Black, hauling Wild Black. Crockpot 2, hauling Wild Black. Wheels on the road, hauling the load, smoking on that black girl magic. Big T running the show. Podcast ready to go. Juice, QP and Tru. Got Princess and Mish. Yeah, you know what it is. And Crockpot 2. Big T leading the pack. while black. Juice, Cupid and Tru. Black girl magic. Princess and Mish, hollin' while black, hollin' while black. Crockpot too, hollin' while black, 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 hollin' while black. Big T leading the pack, hollin' while black. Juice, Cupid and Tru. Black girl magic. Princess and Mish, hollin' while black, hollin' while black. Crockpot too, hollin' while black, hollin' black. Hollin' while black, 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 hollin' while black.